Hi, everybody. It's me, J. Chris Campbell.
And me, Tummers.
And this is...
Talk about Tummers with me,
No,
your favorite Tummers.
no, it's just... This is talk about robots. It's not talk about Tummers.
Let's talk about Tummers with me, your host Tummers, and my sidekick, J. Chris Campbell.
I'm not the sidekick. You're the sidekick. I'm the host of the show. Talk about robots. And you're... Actually, you didn't even start on the first one. You were made to be a sidekick.
That's me way better, because I'm just admin.
Well, they probably do like you better. That is for sure.
Today is the back to school special.
This is the back to school special. So you went to school for the first time ever this year, right?
Yes, the backpacks are so heavy.
Are they heavy?
The back looks broken.
Does it look broken? Ooh, is this supposed to move around like that?
What was that?
I think you've got a loose motivator or something back there.
What's that?
I don't know. We'll have to repair that later. That is weird.
Repair?
Yeah.
I go to the doctor. I'm a dragon.
I mean, yeah, you have to go to the doctor because you are a dragon, right?
But, yeah.
So you went to school for the first time. The backpacks are super duper heavy.
So heavy.
Really?
Yes.
And I'm surprised you even get to carry a backpack.
Why?
I don't know. That some of these backpacks
Hello, my dear sidekicks.
What?
What do you mean? Huh?
We're not sidekicks.
You're
the side.
like the backwards character. You know, like when they show a movie and those characters are just standing in the stands when there's a football game? You're one of those characters.
No, dear. For you see, you are the sidekicks, and I am
The main host.
Yes.
The front kick.
Something to that effect.
No. You see, I'm the main character, sidekick, back character. That's what you are.
Oh, dear.
Look, I'm the host. You guys are the sidekicks. Listen, we're talking about going back to school. And this was Tummer's first time to school, and the backpacks are apparently very heavy.
Yeah, does my back look broken to you, Mr. Sprinkles?
Okay, enough. We'll get that looked at. Mr. Sprinkles?
No, dear.
Is it?
Oh, dear.
Does it look bad?
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not often that happens.
No, it isn't, is it?
It really feels like there's a stabbing pain somewhere around my back area.
Oh, dear.
I want to go ahead and apologize for the birds tweeting in the background. I'm sure that everybody can hear that.
I the class pet today.
Yeah, she brought the class pet home for the weekend, right?
I might keep him forever.
Well, I don't think that's how class pets work, dear.
They have to go back to the class, right?
It's like a communist kind of thing.
Okay,
Wait, because everybody has...
do you guys like my new microphone? I hope it picks up better, because before I sounded like really weird and loud. You couldn't understand what I was saying.
Yeah.
I hear a difference.
Like an angel.
You don't hear a difference. I
It
know.
sounds like almost just branching off a gibberish to me, like right there, but at the same time, I can still understand like
No,
half
I
of
sound
it,
like an angel.
like German.
Like German?
German.
Okay, so speaking of German, what kind of classes do you have? I know you have Spanish class,
Yeah, I
right?
take Spanish class. That's mandatory.
Oh, I'm fluent in Espanol, dear.
I know one thing in Spanish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
¿Puedo ir al baño?
No.
It's baño.
What is that?
No. ¿Qué?
Okay.
No, I said, can I use the bathroom? Mrs.
Oh.
And then I said, why? But apparently Mrs. Sprinkles doesn't know what that means.
Look, dear, I'm gonna have to call you back.
You're not on the phone, are you?
What?
Okay, look. So speaking of bathrooms too, like, did they have this crazy thing happening where people were stealing stuff out of the bathroom?
Yeah, it was like no soap, no toilets, no stalls, no sinks, no flushers,
Everything was just an empty room.
Flushes!
It was.
Oh,
no walls, no nothing.
dear. What?
That's called the outside. Are you sure you didn't just go out like the outside door and was like, "Is this the bathroom?"
I'm pretty sure I went inside the door that said bathroom is spelled E-X-I-T.
No, that's not how you
That
spell.
seems like it, dear. That's where I usually go.
Y'all both go to the exit. That's good to know.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so look. So anyway, do you like your teachers there? How's all the teachers?
They're oddly
They're weird.
teachers.
Some weird teachers
Don't
and
get
all.
me started on teachers, dear.
Did you have some weird teachers before?
Their pay is just too high. I can't even fathom how you could do
The
so.
pay is too high. Mr. Sprinkles, you're crazy. Teachers don't get paid
They're just
anything.
glorified babysitters, dear.
What? You are
There were some crazy things
disgust
happening.
me.
Like there were drills, fire
Like
drills,
Tum Tum
tornado
TV.
drills, etc. The teachers were crazy. They were like, learn math.
I did enjoy the fire drills.
You enjoyed the fire drills?
Sirens blaring, the heat glaring upon my mane.
That didn't sound like a drill. That sounded like a real fire.
Well, what's the difference?
Oh, I know there was a hurricane, right?
I love starting fires, dear.
Wait, Mr. Sprinkles.
What?
When you were little, do you have like economic drills or something? Are you?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, is that even a question, dear?
You had economic drills?
Well, yes, recessions, depressions, that sort of jazz, all that jazz, dear.
I remember you
I love jazz, dear.
I like jazz.
You like jazz?
I do like jazz. But anyway, I wanted to talk about teachers because I know that back in the 60s, there was this robot teacher. Seriously. Yeah.
That's like a million.
It was a million years ago.
Groovy.
So this guy, Michael J. Freeman, made a robot, and the robot's name was Litchum, and it was a robot teacher in New York.
Lichen, that sounds like a disease.
It does,
Or
doesn't it?
lichen.
Lichen.
Well, it's basically the robots, it was Michael's name backwards,
Can I
Whoa,
and that's the way they named it.
that's
So.
interesting.
But yeah, it was a robot teacher, and they figured out some way to program it with weird audio thingies. And anyway, so there was only one of them, but eventually Mego Corporation, they got the guy to come help them, and they made another robot that everybody could have.
Ooh, what was
Yeah,
it called? Can I eat it?
check this out. This is the robot. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here we go, right here.
This is 2XL. You can pretend it's a talking robot.
Well, you
Slip in a
can't
tape
take-
and the fun starts.
Do you know why the elephant was the last animal onto Noah's Ark?
You punch in an answer.
You are correct. You must be some kind of computer brain or something.
It's full of questions, answers, and jokes.
Over 25 2XL tapes are available from sports to comic book heroes to American history, each sold separately. 2XL comes with a starter tape of general information, an instruction booklet, and electric cord from Mego.
So yeah, there was a robot that was a small. I don't have one. I wish I did. And you put little cassette tapes in it. And I actually found a website that shows all the different cassettes that you could use. This is actually the 2XL that came out later. But this is the original one here. And you can go through and play each one of these. So if we went to like Fairy Tale Quiz here. You don't like robot noises?
Thank you for turning me on. I am 2XL, and this program is called Fairy Tale Quiz.
So
I will ask
you
questions.
take the different
Fairy
quizzes and answer yes or no or
Answer
whatever.
those questions.
So somebody went through and got all the different tapes and converted them for the internet. So you can go to 2xlbot.com and check all that out. Did I put you to sleep there with the learning robot stuff, Summers?
Did Mego really create those products?
It was made by, it's actually Mego, but I call it Mego because no one told me how to pronounce it when I
I
first
used to
started.
collect the Mego Star Trek figures.
Oh yeah? You collected those? Those are fantastic.
Prize Picard.
They didn't make a Picard Mego figure originally. You saw who?
The dude in the video. He looks like the kid in the Nestle Crunch commercial.
Oh no.
Like the,
We're talking about Mego Picard, dear. I remember the days when Mego Picard and Doc Ock would just dance the night away.
I like
You like what?
No, Picard is superior,
Scotty?
dear.
Yeah.
No way.
Hey, we'll just have to talk about Star Trek another time. There's the only thing about that, there's not a ton of them. But, oh, yeah, we talked about Data before, right?
Isn't that a robot?
Data's a android robot thing. Person.
No emotion.
Wow.
So, you think we need to get you a new backpack or something since your back is hurting?
Yeah, like a floating backpack. Because this is not very healthy.
It's not very healthy.
Oh, dear.
Look, how about this? One of the things that I loved about school, or always still do love, is going to look at all the school supplies. Did you like looking at all the school supplies?
Yeah, I got all the new school supplies. Like the, what's it called? Hold on.
I love taking advantage of tax-free weekend. yeah.
Tax-free weekend, that's your favorite, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course, you can save money through that, right?
A computer.
The computer?
Oh, yeah, that.
You got one?
I got like 5.
You didn't get 5 computers. What are you going to do with 5 computers?
What with them?
You write with the computers?
I use mine as a nightlight.
You're supposed to use the computer to do cool stuff like this show, or this is a computer. Oh, maybe what you got wasn't a computer.
Was it a,
Was it an eraser, like this thing? You know, this was the only way that I could get any kind of toy-like thing into school when I was in school. They came out with these erasers that were like robots. Diener did. No, I've had this one forever. You don't want to erase with it, but they were cool. You could take them in, and the teacher's like, "What is that toy?" And you're like, "No, it's eraser, see?" And you'd erase it. And then there were like monster ones like that. And then like Burger King and McDonald's decided they could do those things too. So there's like a Burger King had one, and there's a McDonald's sneaker. Okay, maybe that's not a McDonald's sneaker.
I like sneakers.
But, yeah, there's even this weird
That is
peanut
so
guy.
cool.
All of these are orange, but they came in different colors, and they were different robots and
Attached to a
monsters.
large stick with a point at the end.
A pencil.
Oh, the pencil! Never a finer tool to craft a story. Ballad! Many a ballad I crafted with a pencil.
I have an electric pencil that you can't erase.
An electric pencil you can't erase.
Yes. And it goes click, click.
Ooh,
That sounds like a pen.
No.
That's probably a pen that you
might
found.
this tool grace my presence someday, Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to hear some of these ballads that you composed in your younger days there, Mr.
Well, you
Sprinkles.
see, they're quite personal, but I might be able to pencil you in for a date to read them.
Thanks. Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
Oh.
Mr. Sprinkles. Mr. Sprinkles.
All right, so you went to school.
Like, Mr. Sprinkles said as I like to eat pumpkin pie. I write with pencils every day, so it makes me say hip hip hooray. Was that one of them?
Oh, that was pretty good.
That was just magnificent.
Yeah, good job.
Yes.
All right, so thanks for joining us for our back to school special.
And a few
I
shenanigans.
think we covered everything about your day. Anything else?
No, we learned some sweet dance moves like this.
Wait, what was that one song that you learned too?
What song?
Sprinkling the night away.
No, it was the boop 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 boop. All right. Toodly doodles, everyone.